welcome to my channel. Today I have a new topic for you, that is the saline gargle which is produced by Neeri. So this is a saline gargle based kit that they have developed which will be very useful for RT-PCR. So we have already known that RT-PCR is the gold standard method for identification of this COVID, but there is little issues with that because they have to use certain RNA isolation kits which are expensive. So that is why it is leading to higher cost of these kind of tests. But Neeri has come up with a saline gargle based RT-PCR test. So this saline gargle based kit will be helpful for carrying out the RT-PCR. So let me give you an insight of this particular kit. So coming to the table of contents, I'll give you the introduction about this particular kit, like how exactly this will be useful and how to use the saline gargle kit, and definitely how the working of RT-PCR is done, because definitely you should have an idea about how RT-PCR works, and once you know it you will understand the importance of this particular kit, and finally how to analyze the RT-PCR results and how this kit can be helpful, and few advantages and few takeaway messages. So the kit that has been developed, it is from Neeri, and it is the Environmental Virology Lab which has come up with this kit. So this is approved by CSIR, and it has been approved by ICMR also. This is a CSIR lab. The Neeri's lab is coming under the CSIR category, and this kit has been approved by ICMR, and it is a saline gargle based kit, as I told you. So I'll give you details about this in the later part. So definitely this would be a helpful kit, and the results of this kit can be got within 3 hours. So it is a prerequisite for RT-PCR and simple gargling. So we know that we usually do this kind of salt water gargling when we have throat infections or other thing. So similarly that idea has been used for this particular kit development, because by using gargling technique they have seen that they can tackle a lot of upper respiratory tract infections. So the same concept has been used to trap the virus. So by using a simple saline gargle that is prepared by Neeri, it will be easily, we can trap these kind of viruses, and that can be later analyzed by the RT-PCR. So for those kind of patients who are very much scared of either the nasal swab or the nasopharyngeal swab, this can be definitely some relief. So coming to this particular saline gargle, so definitely if you feel that you are symptomatic to this kind of infections, then you can try to use this saline gargle, and which will help you in collection of the sample without the need of any healthcare professional. So you yourself can simply gargle this saline and put it back to the system and then give it for the RT-PCR test. So this is definitely going to be of some help. So coming to the working of RT-PCR, so let me give you some details about how RT-PCR is done. So definitely we have seen that basically they were collecting the nasopharyngeal swab, and that was used for the RT-PCR. But now this kind of nasopharyngeal swab is not required, and simple saline gargle that is given in an Eppendorf tube like this can be taken, and you gargle it, and you know the infections, the virus will be there in the respiratory system, and once you gargle it and put it back, this kind of viruses can be trapped within this solution, which can be used for RT-PCR. So we know this kind of COVID virus has RNA, so RNA can be extracted, and by simple procedure of reverse transcription you can convert this RNA to cDNA, which can be further amplified using PCR. So I will not give you too much details about how this is done, but you just keep in mind that PCR is a equipment which can be used for preparing million copies of this DNA. So if you have million copies done, we can analyze it easily. So that is how, by using few DNA samples, primers, nucleotides and Taq polymerase and buffers, you can amplify this DNA and try to analyze it. So this is how a PCR machine looks. So using this, finally you can have the results with you, whether you are positive for COVID or negative for COVID. So this is the gold standard method that is used for COVID identification. And in the RT-PCR methods, there are various steps like denaturation, annealing and extension. So giving you little details about it, okay, not much. So you can see that these steps are usually carried when you're doing the RT-PCR, and different temperatures are maintained during this conditions. And after this PCR steps, what is done is you are trying to denature the DNA and again try to grow it. So just keep that in mind. So by doing this, you can have multiple copies of DNA done. So this diagram will explain it even better. So you can see initially you have one strand of cDNA with you, and you are denaturing it, and then you are doing the annealing step where you add suitable primers, and then you start the extension of this line. So you can see there from here you have 1, but here after extension you are getting 2. Similarly, when this is sent to the next cycle, so this happens in one cycle. Similarly, you are doing multiple cycles here. So it is like 2 power n. So if n is 35, it is 2 power 35 cycles. So by doing this multiple times, finally you have million of copies of this DNA which can be analyzed using electrophoresis technique. So you have this kind of electrophoresis system which can be used, and using the ladders, okay, you can see if the sample is positive, because these kind of primers will be tagged to fluorescent molecules, and when they are seen under the UV, you can see the fluorescence. So you can see you have a sample, you have a positive control and you have a negative control. So negative control is nothing but that sample which does not have a suitable cDNA, and the primers will not attach, and you will not get multiple copies. So this is very specific. The primers are very specific to the COVID virus here, and that is why the negative control will not have a band here. So these are the bands. So if these kind of bands are seen, it is positive. So you have a positive control to compare, and this is a sample. So you can have multiple samples done at a time, and you can see that if the sample is having the same spot as the positive control, you can confirm that the sample is positive for COVID-19. So in this way, by comparing your sample with the positive control and negative control using electrophoresis, they will be capable of understanding if that person is suffering from COVID or not. Apart from that, one more important thing for analyzing this kind of reports is your cycle threshold. It is called the CT. Okay, you might have heard about this. So they give you different scores. Okay, and based on this scores, so this is nothing but how many cycles are required for getting million copies of this DNA. Okay, so if your number of copies or number of cycles required are more, okay, so if you require 35 cycles or more than 35 cycles to produce a particular number of copies of DNA, so then you will get to know that your condition is mild. But if you require less number of cycles to get the same million copies, then definitely the viral load in your body is more. So in that way, you can understand based on the scores given, what is the rate or what is the stage of infection in you, whether it is mild, moderate or high, based on the CT values. So coming to the kit, how this will help you. So this is definitely going to be some help. So I told you there is a saline buffer. So the buffer will be given in this tube, and you can put simply into your mouth for 15 seconds, gargle it nicely and put it back to the tube and give this tube to the collection center. So these kind of tubes can be made available in future in the collection centers, where instead of using your nasal swab or nasopharyngeal swab, you can simply yourself use this saline gargle. It is something like your oral gargles that we have. Similar to that, you just gargle it, put it back and give it to the collection centers. From the collection centers, through cold storage, it will be transferred to the diagnostic labs where you can do the testing. And if you're doing in the diagnostic lab itself, these kind of cold storage requirement will not be necessary. So once you are keeping in your mouth, at least for 15 seconds, you have to gargle properly, and then you have to give it back. And once you have given it back, what they do is they have the buffer system in this particular liquid, okay, and they store it at room temperature for 30 minutes, and then the same solution can be heated at 98 degree for 6 minutes. And once they do this, they have the RNA template ready for RT-PCR. Now actually what they are doing is the nasopharyngeal swab and other kind of swabs, what they are doing. What happens is once they collect the sample, they are supposed to put it in certain kits to recover the RNA. So RNA isolation kits are available, or RNA extraction kits, and these kits are actually very expensive. So that is the main reason why these kind of RT-PCR tests are costing us more. But definitely if this is not required, if RNA extraction is not required and directly you get the RNA in this liquid itself, which can be used for RT-PCR, the cost of these kind of RT-PCR tests can be reduced to further extent. So coming to few advantages of this particular kit, as I told you, there is no need of any RNA extraction kit here. The simple saline itself does the job of RNA extraction, which can be directly used for the RT-PCR. So that is the most important advantage of this kit. Plus it is non-invasive. We have seen that no intervention of healthcare professionals is required here. Directly you yourself can gargle it and put it back to the tube and give it to the collection centers. So it is definitely a very patient friendly and comfortable method which can be used. And definitely we are also going to reduce the waste generation. So that is also a major concern. Waste created during the collections and discarding of these kind of nasopharyngeal swabs, so much waste is created. But here you do not have any waste created, because you just have the saline gargle that you're using, and that is given for the testing. So there is no waste generated. So waste generation is minimized to some extent. So definitely, since it is the environmental virology lab, they have taken into consideration the environmental part also. And coming to the skilled healthcare workers, we do not require them. You yourself can do this test. So you can gargle it and give it back to the collection centers, and they can run the RT-PCR and check if you are positive or negative. So coming to few takeaway messages, it's a very simple kit which can be easily used, and definitely this is going to reduce the long queues which is usually seen when the sample is collected. So these kind of problems can be minimized, and we do not require any expensive RNA kits here. And this will be a very time saving and economical kit if you use it properly, and waste minimization is also tackled here. So that is definitely a good thing. And it is a innovative patient friendly saline gargle which is developed, which will be very good for this kind of identification of COVID infection. So definitely we have to say a big thanks to NIRI Nagpur for doing such kind of wonderful kit development, and the Nagpur Municipal Corporation has already given a go ahead signal for them, and they are in the process of training various collection centers to use this kit and how to make benefit out of it. So these are the references that I used for making this particular video. Please watch it, share it with your friends, and do subscribe the channel for more updates. Thank you.